I'm watching a fucking webinar. Look at this. I'm watching some webinar, bro. And we all know. Bear in mind, I'm a sales rep. We all know what webinars are. We all know that the more time you spend watching somebody and consuming somebody, their content, whatever, the more likely you are to buy. We all know how good webinars work as sales funnels. I'm a sales rep, and we all know, we know. Wait a minute. Now, you need to realize that sales, it's not about famousing the prospect. It's not about lying to the person you want to sell to and being like scammy or something like that. It's not about tricking them. It's not about manipulating them. Sales is not manipulation, bro. Sales is not them like, oh, I hope he's not aware that I'm trying to sell him. I'm a famous him. Now, bro, sales is not famous, because let me tell you this. Sales works even when you are aware. Right now, bro, I'm watching a webinar and I'm a sales rep. I'm aware that I'm being sold to. I'm watching it, bro, and I see, all right, so now he's teasing it. All right, so now we're in the part where he's doing the build-up, All right, so now we're in the part but then he interrupts the build-up, he has a pattern interruption, whatever. He interrupts the build-up, pardon me, with some urgency, Now he creates some urgency. He builds some curiosity. He did the build-up. Now he creates urgency. Now he creates fear of missing out. And then he'll transition into the actual core, whatever, and then whatever. I'm aware of it, but I'm still getting sold by it, bro. Because sales, it's not about not being aware that you're being sold, and that's the only reason it works. Sales is about psychology. Like, there is a reason you don't tell somebody the price straight away. There is a reason you don't pitch a call to somebody straight away. There is a reason there is discovery before you actually made your pitch. There is a reason you need a build-up before you actually make your pitch, because otherwise, whatever you're pitching, doesn't matter if it's a free business audit, doesn't matter if it's a boat, bro, you're straight trying to sell them something, whatever you're pitching, like, it needs to feel more special. And that is done by the build-up. When you're going on a date with a girl, you can't just be like, oh yeah, we'll see each other. Yeah, let's see each other. Like, you need to do a build-up, bro. It's like, because that way she'll show up more ready for the date, and she'll be more excited for the date. Subsequently, the date will go better. And there are psychological things like that. In the end of the day, it all ties back down to psychology. That's what sales is, So it's not famousing, bro. It's not manipulating. The reason it works is because it's backed up by psychology. And if you're a good salesman, bro, being a good salesman, meaning you understand, meaning you're a very good psychologist, literally, because you understand the person, you understand the people, and order is something else that's very important. The order you review things and the order you mention things and your order of the things you speak about. It's very important how you do that as well, bro. Like, there is a reason it's a certain order that you reveal whatever to the prospect. There is a reason you try to find their North Star for their dream outcome, whatever, because this sets the expectations and this sets the field for everything else. And then you go into current, for example, because you need to be before, now you know where they want to be, but you need to understand where they are now so you can create the gap and whatever. This is not tactics, bro. This is psychology. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that's the fascinating thing about sales. And it's sad, to be honest, that normal people think when somebody says a salesman, And normal people, what do they think? They think of the insurance salesman, they think of the car salesman, they think of the real estate agent who's like looking all sharp with a nice haircut and with a fancy watch and in a custom, like in a costume, whatever, and looking like this and talking like this with great tonality. That's what they think when it comes to sales. But bro, that's not sales. Sales is understanding the reason behind the things you say, the order you say them into. It's not even about the things you say, bro. It's maybe about the questions you ask, but in the end of the day, it works because it all ties back down to psychology, bro. I'm telling you, I work in sales. I'm aware of all the funnels and shit. But right now, I'm getting sold to. And if I get on a sales call for a high ticket mentorship, for example, closing, mentorship, whatever, I'll get sold to. Doesn't matter the fact that I'm aware of it. I'm still getting sold because I want to do it. You know, a salesman, he just helps you make that journey. The salesman helps you make that leap. Because to be honest, most of the times, bro, we need somebody to help us make that leap, take that leap. I mean, we all have moments in our lives where you are hesitant to do something and you didn't do it, but you felt deep down that you could have done it. You just needed a little bit more, bro. You just needed a little bit more push and you could have done it. Like, I just needed a little bit more push, bro. In that moment, I just needed somebody to tell me, bro, stop being a bitch and fuck that girl. And I would have went and fucked that girl. Now I didn't because there was nobody to give me the little push. You know, I would have went out there and made that jump from the big cliff. But because I was alone, I didn't make the jump. We all had moments like this. And that's what a salesman does. He helps you make the leap. Because if you show interest in something, bro, you already have intention behind it. If you watch and consume information and spend your time thinking about something, learning about something, then you have intent, bro. Then you want to do it. And your instinct tells you you want to do it. Because otherwise you wouldn't be spending time on that thing. Nonetheless, if you have a conversation with somebody, if you book a call to speak specifically about that thing with somebody, you know, of course you have intent, of course you want to do it, and of course it's going to be for your good. It's all, you know, energy in the end of the day. You wouldn't show intent in that thing if your instinct didn't tell you to. So it's good for you. Of course it's good for you. Then, like, there's no scamming, there's no famousing. Yeah, of course, maybe there's a bit manipulation. Maybe there's a bit playing with emotions, you know. It's all about the, like, exaggerating here and under exaggerating here, or whatever the term is. Exaggerating, and what's the other word? What's the opposite? Minimizing, maybe. Yeah, maybe there's something like that. Yeah, a salesperson's, you know, purpose is to make the thing that they're selling to you sound more valuable than the price you'll be paying. Because we all want to get a bargain. We all want to get something, like, we all want to get more than we give out. It's intrinsic in us humans. We all want to get more than we give out to, you know, because then we feel like, yeah, I made a bargain, yeah, I made a deal, yeah. Then you feel good about yourself. So yeah, of course a salesman would do that. He would make it sound, look, and feel like you're getting a bargain. Like you are getting more than you're giving. But that's not a lie. Like, have you heard about perception, bro? That's not a lie at all. That can be as true as not true, basically. That as much as it is true, as much as it is not true. Because it's all about perception in the end of the day. And a salesman's purpose is his version to prevail. But most of the times his version is what you need to do, what you're scared to take the leap of, you know? We all heard the one that when you work in sales, you just help people change. It sounds a bit stupid, to be honest. Like, do I actually give a fuck? No, not really. You know, I wanna make the sale, so I wanna make the sale so I can get the commission, so I can get my sister to dinner or whatever, bring my sister to dinner, or book that ski trip with my friends, you know? But core of this video, being good at sales, it's not about like famousing the prospect, or the prospect not being aware that they're being sold to. There is a reason behind it. There is a reason behind the whole process. There is a reason behind all the frameworks and all the objection handling shit. Because it works, because it's backed up by psychology. Because we are all wired by psychology. And if you're good with psychology, you are good in sales. Because it's the same thing. Sales and psychology. Think about it.